Very excited to welcome in the defending UFC heavyweight champion. It's unfortunate he was supposed to fight this Saturday night, UFC 180 in Mexico City against Fabricio Verdum. That is not happening, at least for now. He will not be in action, had to pull out of the fight. So very thankful and appreciative that he is joining us right now for a couple minutes right here on the MMA Hour. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Cain Velasquez. Cain, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I wanted to play you this just to get you in the mood. I know you're not going to be fighting on Saturday, so I just wanted to play. Oh, I screwed it up. Look at me. I screwed it up. I got so nervous that we were in front. Here it is. Your song. There it is. We were talking a few weeks back that your entrance song is my favorite, so I just wanted to play it just to put you in the mood, but I screwed it up. Anyway, Cain, I appreciate the time. How are you feeling? We had your coach on a couple of weeks ago, Javier Mendez. Yeah. He told us about the injury, but tell us how you were feeling after the surgery.
Feeling good. Once again, I've been through this before, so it's it sucks, but it's something that I have to do for my career. So I thought this was best. I tried everything I could do to make the fight, and I just couldn't. So did the surgery. The surgery went well. The doctor, and obviously it just seems like every time you go in for surgery, the doctor actually finds more stuff wrong with you than previously thought. So. And that was my case. So right now, just rehabbing this right now, and just trying to get back as soon as possible.
What was the more stuff that they found?
So before my MCL, I felt that was pretty loose. And in training, I felt like my body would twist one way, but my leg would kind of stay in one direction. So I kind of felt like was very unstable. So with that, I kept telling the doctors that, hey, I think my MCL is kind of jacked up because I feel like, this is going wrong with it or whatever. And then they obviously said that my meniscus was tore also, but my MCL was fine. Once I went in for surgery, they put me out, and the doctor was able to bend my knee around and found out that my MCL was actually just really, stretched out where he can kind of move my leg around, So he found out the MCL was messed up, so he ended up reattaching the MCL and also, working on the meniscus.
So does March still seem like doable for your return, or do you think because of that it's going to be a little later?
You know what? Right now I don't know. I'm just going to play by ear. Take every day. Just try to get better every day. You know what I mean? Just do the rehab, listen to the doctor. That's pretty much all I can do. I would love to make dates early. I would have, all I wanted to do was fight in Mexico for this card, and it kind of sucks that I can't do that. Just pick up where I left off and just kind of take care of this right now and, just try to get better. That's pretty much it.
What was it like when you came to that realization that you wouldn't be? I know how big this was for you and your family. It was so important for you, and it felt like you were the one guy on the one card that they couldn't afford to lose. So it was devastating for all involved. But what was it like for you when you came to that realization that you wouldn't be fighting in Mexico?
Just sucked. You know what I mean? Going through practice every day, and just limiting, just not really doing the stuff that I could do as far as rolling. I try to roll some of the days that I could, and some days I couldn't. And I just said, hey, I'm gonna just baby it until I get 2 weeks out, and then 2 weeks out, I'm gonna try to do everything, kick, be on the ground. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna do what I can do to make this fight. And when I finally realized that I can't do it, it's just not working for me. It just sucked. It felt like like something's destined. You know what I mean? Like this is where I'm destined to be. I'm destined to fight this card. And it just didn't turn out that way, So it just kind of devastating to me.
And from what I understand, you're still going to Mexico, right? You'll be doing some PR stuff there?
Yeah. I'm going there. Doing some PR stuff for the UFC. And, I want to be there for the guys, So, the guys that were on the Tough Show, the guys that I helped out, and, I want to be there for them also, for sure, so.
Is that almost going to make it harder? Like if you didn't have to go, you can just maybe not watch it and do something else on Saturday. But to be in that arena in front of your people and people that you train with and were expecting to fight on the same card as, what's that going to be like? Is it going to eat you up inside?
Yeah, definitely. It will for sure. But yeah, it's not gonna happen. So it's gonna suck. Yeah, being there. Being there and wanting to fight, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. So yeah.
What do you make of the UFC's decision to put in a interim title? Do you agree with this move?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've been active for a while, so to me, that stuff doesn't matter. Just as long as when I fight for a belt, and that's all that matters for me. So I don't really care that they decided to do that. Yeah.
As you mentioned, you've been inactive for a while. You've had a few surgeries. It's been over a year. Are you starting to worry about, the way your body is reacting to training?
No, because when I train, I train well, So I think just, when something's wrong with me, I just kind of work through, that's my mentality, Even if something hurts or, something's injured, I mean, I think my pain tolerance is pretty high where it's pretty bad where it might need surgery, but I'll just kind of work through it. So, again, it's part of the sport, we all go through it. I might have gone through it more than most, but, I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah.
Before you suffered that final injury that forced you to pull out of the fight, how close to 100% were you? Because you were still battling a knee issue. So, like, were you?
Yeah.
Were you even like 80%, 70%?
Probably 80%. Yeah, it was just hard because, I guess I've had this knee injury for a while, but all of a sudden for this camp is when it really just just blew up in my face, and I was just saying, if I knew that it was this bad, I would have just got it done when I got my shoulder done, then I'd be done with it.
Right.
And, having to do it, pretty much going through a whole training camp, I mean, that just makes it just that much worse. So yeah, it's just, just all those factors that come into play when thinking about this.
Well documented that you weren't 100% going into that first JDS fight. Do you think if you didn't go through that experience and suffering your only loss, that you probably would have fought through this and this was such a big deal for you? Like obviously you don't want to go through all that again and fight when you're not 100% and take one for the team. Do you think that almost led to your decision to say, you know what, I just can't risk it this time around?
Yeah. I just kind of made a promise to myself that, if something like that ever comes up where, I'm just really bad, and it's a big injury that I'm not going to go through with it, So I just made that promise to myself that I wouldn't do that again. Yeah.
How's the shoulder, by the way?
Shoulder's great. Yeah, it's been great for since I got the surgery. So I haven't had any problems with it during training, coming back or anything. So I'm happy about that. Just kind of sucks that once you get over something that else comes along and kind of sets you back. Yeah.
Can you do anything in training? I mean, obviously the knee is a big part of everything, but like, are you able to do anything, or do you just have to stay on the couch for now?
Right now, just lift upper body. I can do the airdyne. Like one leg on the airdyne, and then using the arms. So I mean, I can do some stuff here and there. Yeah.
What about DC, your old friend, becoming captain of AKA? Are you in support of this?
Yeah, I am. He's been my coach, forever. He's the one who helps me out with the wrestling, and that's always in my corner. So yeah, I definitely do. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to be able to help him prepare for Jones at all?
I'm gonna try. Again, just listen to the doctor and hopefully just rush this whole thing, and of course, smart, but try to be quick about it. Yeah.
Have you said in your mind, and we'll let you go in 2 minutes, have you said in your mind how many more years you want to do this for? You're putting your body through a lot. You're the baddest man, the heavyweight king. Do you know how long you want to do this for?
I don't have a set date, no. I'm going to keep doing it until I can, or until I can do it pretty much successfully, So, again, playing it by a year, I don't have a set date, but I feel like I'm still competitive out there where I can, where I can be at top, just on top. So I'm going to try to do that.
Who's your pick, for Doom or Mark Hunt?
think with Doom, I think Mark Hunt just has that, the knockout power, and that's pretty much it. I think with Doom, with his length, also if it goes to wrestling or if it goes on the ground, Doom has it. But I think on the feet, with the power that Hunt has, I think he has a good chance of winning it there. But I think that's pretty much it.
And final question, I know you want to get back and fight wherever, whenever, but is it still a goal of yours? Do you want to repay the fans in Mexico? Do you still want to fight there sooner rather than later?
Yeah, definitely sooner. That's just looking forward to, for this fight, and not now that it's not happening. I mean, I definitely want to fight there. Yeah.
All right, Cain, thank you very much. Really appreciate the time. Get well soon. Safe travels to Mexico, and good luck with the team this weekend as well. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, there he is, the UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez, joining us. Totally botched his entrance song there. That's on me. I was doing it myself. I thought of it late in the game. I thought it maybe brighten him up, but it didn't really. Nevertheless, if you're a fan going to the event, you're in Mexico. Good to know that at least Cain Velasquez will be there. I do believe he is doing the Q&A before the event, before the weigh-ins on Friday. And I'm sure they'll have him do some PR stuff and meet the people. So at least he will be there. Got to make it a little tough, but at least his presence will be felt in Mexico City. Looking forward to getting over there. When do I get there? Early Wednesday morning.